Life moves in cycles. Just as the seasons shift, so do the seasons of our soul. Sometimes we need periods of withdrawal and introspection to nurture our inner world. We may crave less social interaction, less external stimulation, and more time alone with our thoughts and feelings. But nothing lasts forever. Just as a caterpillar's time in the cocoon is temporary, so too will your isolation phase pass. If you've found yourself in solitude lately, here are 7 signs your isolation phase is coming soon to an end. Sign number 1 is coming out of a phase where you've spent a lot of time alone. You've likely had the chance to think deeply about who you are and what you truly want from life. This period of reflection often leads to a moment where everything seems to click. You gain a clear understanding of your path and feel a strong urge to follow it. Feeling ready to tackle your life's purpose is a major indicator that you're moving beyond your isolation. This readiness is about more than just feeling like it's time to do something. It's about having a strong sense of motivation and a clear focus on both your personal and professional dreams. You might suddenly find yourself filled with energy and direction, eager to take real steps towards your ambitions. This could mean signing up for courses that interest you, looking for people who can guide and mentor you, kicking off new projects, or even changing your career path to better align with your goals. As you prepare to follow your calling, you'll likely feel that everything you do is in harmony with your deepest values and aspirations. Your choices and actions start to reflect your true self more accurately, leading you on a path that feels both authentic and fulfilling. This significant shift towards intentional living often brings with it a profound sense of contentment. Knowing that you're actively moving towards a life that feels meaningful and purpose-driven can be incredibly satisfying. It's a sign that you're not just ready to leave your isolation behind, but also eager to embrace the journey ahead with open arms and a clear vision. The critical voice that once loomed large in your thoughts starts to lose its power. Instead of being your harshest critic, you become your own supporter and friend. This change is significant. It's a sign of growing self-acceptance and compassion. This softening of the inner critic is often accompanied by a boost in self-confidence and self-esteem. You begin to recognize your strengths, acknowledge your progress, and forgive yourself for past mistakes. This doesn't mean you become oblivious to areas where you can improve, but rather you approach self-improvement with kindness and patience. The quieting of your inner critic allows you to focus more on your goals and aspirations without the paralyzing fear of not being good enough. You're more likely to take risks, try new things, and put yourself out there because you're not constantly being pulled down by self-doubt. This newfound inner peace is a clear indicator that you're ready to leave your isolation behind and step forward into a more confident and compassionate version of yourself. Sign number 3 is a profound change in your approach to relationships. Often, during periods of isolation, interactions can become superficial or less frequent, leading to a sense of disconnection from others. However, as you move towards the end of this phase, there's a noticeable shift in how you value and pursue your relationships with others. This desire for deeper connections is about wanting more than just casual acquaintances or surface-level interactions. You crave meaningful conversations, authentic experiences, and relationships that enrich your life. It's about seeking people who understand you, share your values, and support your growth. This shift signifies a deeper understanding of what it means to be truly connected with others, not just physically present, but emotionally and spiritually bonded. The pursuit of deeper connections often leads to a more selective approach to socializing. This doesn't mean you become antisocial. Rather, you're focusing on the quality of your interactions rather than the quantity. Seeking deeper connections also reflects a broader shift in your priorities. You're looking for relationships that offer mutual growth, understanding, and support. These connections become a source of strength, inspiration, and comfort, enhancing your journey towards personal fulfillment and happiness. Sign number 4 is when you start to see crowds as exciting rather than overwhelming. It's a sign that you're moving away from a period of wanting to be alone. Many people choose to spend time away from others because being in busy places feels too intense or makes them anxious. But when this feeling begins to change and you start to enjoy being in places filled with people, it shows a significant shift in your mindset. This change means you're starting to appreciate being around others more. The energy of a crowd, the laughter and conversations, even just being part of a group starts to feel good. It's as if you're rediscovering the joy of social interaction and the positive vibes that come from connecting with people, whether they're friends you've missed or new acquaintances. Suddenly, you might find yourself wanting to go to events or any gathering where you can be around people. It's a sign that you're becoming more comfortable and confident stepping into social scenes again. You're not just ready to see people, you're excited about it. This turnaround from finding crowds anxiety-inducing to fun and inviting marks a big step. It suggests you're healing from whatever pushed you into isolation. Feeling happy and at ease in social settings is a clear indicator that you're coming out of your shell, ready to enjoy a more social, active, and enriched life. It shows you're opening up to the world again, ready to explore and enjoy the social side of life that you've been missing. Sign number 5 is an essential transformation that occurs in how you manage your personal space and relationships. Your personal boundaries strengthen during isolation. Boundaries may become blurred or overlooked due to reduced social interactions. However, as you prepare to re-enter the social world, you might notice a newfound clarity in defining what you are willing to accept in your interactions and relationships. This reinforcement of personal boundaries is a sign of self-respect and self-awareness. It means you've gained a deeper understanding of your needs, limits, and values. You become more assertive in communicating your boundaries to others, not as a means of pushing people away, but to foster healthier, more respectful relationships. Strengthening your boundaries allows you to navigate social situations more effectively. You're better at saying no to demands or situations that don't align with your well-being or values. This isn't about isolating yourself again, it's about engaging with others on terms that respect your personal space and emotional health. With stronger boundaries, you also attract relationships that honor and reflect these limits. This shift can lead to more fulfilling and supportive connections as you and those around you understand and respect each other's boundaries. It's a way of ensuring that your interactions and relationships contribute positively to your life rather than detracting from it. Sign number 6 is a subtle yet significant change in how you communicate becomes evident. Small talk begins to feel too shallow. During periods of isolation, you might have had limited interactions with others, leading to a preference for or reliance on superficial conversations. However, as you prepare to re-enter the broader social sphere, you might find yourself craving more meaningful exchanges. This shift away from small talk is driven by a desire for conversations that are rich, engaging, and thought-provoking. You start to seek out dialogues that touch on topics of personal interest, shared experiences, or deeper questions about life, values, and aspirations. It's not that you've become patient with pleasantries, rather, you're looking for interactions that add value and depth to your connections. Feeling that small talk is too shallow signifies a deeper yearning for authenticity and connection in your interactions. You want your conversations to reflect a genuine exchange of ideas and emotions rather than just filling silence with trivial chatter. This evolution in your communication preferences also indicates personal growth. It shows you're not just looking to fill a void left by isolation, but are actively seeking to enrich your life and the lives of those around you through meaningful communication. You're stepping into a phase where relationships and interactions are valued not just for the company they provide, but for the substance they add to your life. Sign number 7 is a compelling sensation emerges, urging you toward a new beginning. You feel the call to venture out. This feeling transcends a simple desire for change. It embodies a profound internal push towards exploration, adventure, and reconnecting with the world at large. This call to venture out signifies a readiness to leave behind the comfort and predictability of your isolated environment. It reflects an awakening curiosity and an eagerness to engage with life beyond your familiar confines. You may find yourself longing to explore new places, meet new people, and immerse yourself in different activities or experiences that were once outside your comfort zone. This drive to explore and expand your horizons is not just about physical movement, it's also about emotional and spiritual growth. You're seeking opportunities that challenge you, allow you to grow, and contribute to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Feeling the call to venture out is a clear indicator that you are transitioning from a phase of introspection and solitude to one of action and engagement. It shows that you're not only ready to rejoin the world, but also to embrace the richness and diversity of experiences it has to offer. This readiness to venture on new adventures signifies a significant shift in your mindset, one that prioritizes growth, learning, and the joy of discovery. Your isolation phase ending doesn't mean you'll never need solitude again. Just as the seasons shift, so do the seasons of your soul. It's always changing, but as you emerge, the lessons learned in solitude become integrated. You step into the world with greater self-awareness, stronger boundaries, and a deeper connection to your purpose. I hope you learned something today. If you loved this video, please share, like, and comment. I appreciate your doing so. As always, wishing you a beautiful day.